Hi there, I'm Gary Bentham, and in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to tell you about my experiences in the online dating scene. But first, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. In 2009, me and my wife of 19 years separated. I'd known her since high school, and to say it was a shock would be an understatement. I thought we were happy. We had two wonderful children, a 15-year-old son and a 19-year-old daughter. We did all the things that normal families do. We laughed, we cried, we went on vacation. We argued sometimes, but we always ended up saying sorry to each other, with both of us accepting the blame. Then things changed. The arguments got longer, and the amount we laughed got shorter. It was affecting us all. The kids were going through exams. I was incredibly busy at work, spending a lot of time away from home. And my wife was feeling the strain and stress that had descended on our family as she desperately tried to keep it together. What happened next, I could never have seen coming in a million years. My wife started to do things out of our normal pattern. She started getting text messages and going out more. At first, I wasn't concerned. Things were actually a lot calmer at home, and it seemed to be returning to normal. You're probably ahead of me here. The signs were there, but I just didn't see them. The thought that my wife would have an affair just never entered my head. She'd just bought an iPhone, and unfortunately, it displayed a preview of any text message that arrived. To read what my wife and her new guy were getting up to when I was away was hard to take. Anyway, my life was about to change in a big way. I moved out of the house that I'd lived in for 20 years to go and live with my brother. I was 49, and for the first time in 20 years, I was single again. I immersed myself in work, working 13 hours a day, kidding myself that I was okay, single. My brother and his wife, colleagues from work, arranged a number of blind dates for me. God, did I find that difficult. Should starting to date again be this hard? There were always issues, but it ended up either me not liking them or them not liking me, more likely. Most times I found that we had little in common, with the date lasting one night. In truth, I don't think I was ready. Then one night, having a huge amount to drink, I broke down while talking to my sister-in-law. Could this get any worse? Help came from an unexpected source: my daughter. It turns out that she and her friends were part of an online dating service. I was staggered. I thought those were for sad, lonely, weird people with no personality. My daughter certainly didn't fit that profile. She was bubbly, happy, and full of life. She encouraged me to join. Actually, she joined in my name. Before this gets a bit like Sleepless in Seattle, I'll tell you, I was furious, and in no way was I going to go dating online. Final, never. Actually, I did. But my first attempts were a nightmare. I did get some weirdos. I did get some sad and lonely people, and I did get some people with no personality. That was before I realized how to put a profile together, read other people's profiles, which service to join and which ones not to join. It turns out that not all dating services are the same, and some are a whole load better than others. Now, fast forward 7 months. I've actually found someone who I really, really like, and we're, well, semi-serious, if there's such a thing. She's actually the first girl in the row of pictures down here. Lovely, right? So, what's the point in all this? Well, you might be thinking that I'm trying to sell you something. You would be wrong. I'm trying to give you something for free. You see, I think I've found what I'm looking for, and I'd like to help you do the same. Now, online dating can be an absolute nightmare if you don't know the rules. I found out those rules the hard way. You don't have to. I wrote a guide, the ultimate guide to online dating, in fact, and I want to send it to you. All you need to do is hit the like button at the top of the page and tell me where you would like me to send the download link. That's it. I'll show you what to put in your profile to attract the right sort of person, some don'ts and lots of do's. I'll tell you where to go and not to go on your first date for maximum impact. Oh, and I'll tell you which service I joined to find that gorgeous girl down there. So go ahead and click the like button right now. Take care.